Jebus, can you go refill this? It's in the fridge. And then can you put another one in the fridge, please?
Hello guys, welcome.
Welcome to
Right,
check out the Rileys.
yes, and we're going to give you an update of some of the things that still happening here in Mindanao.
Hello, hello, hello.
That we're going to update.
Thank you, Jebus. Huh? Just trying to let a couple of people get on before we start telling all the updates. Um, but as always, let me just warn that at any time our power could go out, the internet could go out, and we'd abruptly stop this live stream, even though we're not trying to. So bear with us. We've been dealing with a lot of stuff over the past couple of days. Let me put this light up there. Look at how we need to do.
I'll just try.
Maybe to get me to focus on the. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Check out the Rileys. Gotta put it over so I look at it. Do a little light up there so
Looks
I see it in my glasses. Well, if you've joined us, please remember to give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, please do so. Um, we're going to be talking about the earthquake that hit yesterday, all the aftermath of the earthquake, aftershocks, etc., and also the storms that keep rolling through, as well as the power outage, etc., that we've been dealing with. My wife really loves to talk a lot. If you guys start typing, she'll start typing out or talking about what you're saying. And let's put in there and say hi. That's what you. Also, don't forget to look up my wife's new channel. It doesn't have much content yet, but it's coming. Um, it is called Married a Foreigner in the Philippines, and she'll be dealing with all kinds of different topics about being married to a foreigner, um, living in the Philippines, budgets of the Philippines, um, etc. It's already booked, isn't it?
Not yet. They haven't paid anything.
So even though we took the info,
Yeah. If they will send the money right away, then they get that.
we just tell them how much it is.
7 to 20 hours. Let's see.
But anyways, hello from Check Out the Rileys. I'm Bill. This is Mercy. Um, can you just post a comment?
Give me a second.
Okay, you're
So
doing
I got
that.
sidetracked again. Okay.
We welcome you to ask questions anytime during this. We'll try to answer them best we can. We've heard of 2 deaths in the area. One here in our local town. Hello, welcome back, Sheila. Kumasta? Uh-oh. We are wearing. We try to matchy today, or I try to match my wife when I see her wearing something. So I want everybody to know I'm with her. Good evening. Good evening.
Hello, Sheila. Magandang gabi. 7 to 21 is like
2 weeks.
it's like 15 days.
14 days. Huh?
7 to 21 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15. 15K.
Hmm?
16K. 17K. 20K. How many people? So it's 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3rd week
Oh,
of
no.
November.
It says, me have an apartment.
Sorry, we have somebody looking at our Airbnb and asking us questions about it on Sunday. So
We get sidetracked. John Maloney. Good morning.
John, good morning. John
Long
and Lisa,
Island.
Long Island. Thank you. Thank you for reminding us what state you're in too,
It's good.
because we'll put you down in Alabama or something.
Saying a quick hello and have a message.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Don't forget, if you just joined us, to give us a big thumbs up there. Um, also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. We have been going through a lot of power outages over the past 24 hours since the earthquake hit. Um, After the earthquake, the power immediately went out, but it was restored within 2 hours or so, 2 or 3 hours. However, throughout the day, we kept having a lot of what we call here in the Philippines brownouts, where all the power goes off. They actually decided to shut down the power at midnight last night and did not come back on to about 4 a.m. This morning. And then since then, we've had several. Yeah, it's been storming since yesterday evening, and it's been very hard storms, a lot of thunderstorms, a lot that you really hear you can hear them coming, boom, 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 and we go without the power, and makes for a interesting overnight period for myself. I it's very hard for me to sleep without the power going on. Who's that? McFlakes.
Mr. Flake's official tutorial. So the host, if you you do watch the video all over again, will it add up your watch hours views?
Thank you for asking us a question. We're not the experts in the YouTube, what exactly happens, but um, I don't believe if you watch it over and over that anything will happen, but I don't know. We are talking about the earthquake that happened yesterday, and all the we've had tremors yesterday, and even today we felt some. There was large tremors, but the the harder ones were definitely yesterday. Today they did open up the schools and offices, government offices again. So those are all up and going again, um, unless there was some type of damages done to them. And of course, those were still closed. But the malls opened up, the grocery stores opened up, uh, our local sorry stores opened back up today, and it was pretty much business as normal for those that did not have extreme damages. We did have a lot of flooding in this area, and the water really backed up everywhere. The drainage system here is as you can imagine not like America and most places in America where the water comes into your neighborhood and it goes into the sewer and rushes out to a pond somewhere, that type of deal. So we had a lot of uh, puddling and even large flooding. One area that we passed through today, the water did ease back, but all the mud and everything was everywhere. Um, so it was a mess out there. It looked like they had went through some of the area that had the flooding and try to dig out.
Have you got some film of the flooding?
No, when it flooded, we tried to stay in the house pretty much. We don't want to go out and get um, caught because you just never know here. You can drive down a road and everything's cool, and then bam, next thing you know, you're in an area that is totally flooded and you're stuck. Um, and the people won't really let let you get around too much. We don't have anything on our vehicle to get through the water like so many people do here have. Um, so
Sarado mo
we
yung
did
unang
not
pintuan.
video the flooding
Why?
today. We were going to go and get some footage of the damage done around town from the earthquake. However, just a little bit of time that we were able to get out today. The storms came back again, and we rushed home. So we are just trying to be extra careful right now with all the chaos going on in this area.
I forgot to make a video. I was driving. Just
When we took the car,
yeah, it was raining so hard, and
yeah,
I went to that pass through the
back way
yeah.
shortcut.
And it's
Yeah, it was the rain here today has been relentless. It's still raining tonight. So if we go out tomorrow and we see some more of the flooding and the damage is done, we're going to try to get some video. We we would like to go over to Two Big or Two Pig tomorrow,
the center of the
where the earthquake actually hit, the next town over, and take some video of it if we're able to get over there. Um, we're going to try to maybe meet up with somebody else in that area, but we'll see. Mick, welcome, my friend. Hope you guys are safe and dry tonight. Awesome.
Woohoo!
Well, you have to say hi to us while you're here.
Yeah,
Coming from
Australia.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well, we got a few different friends down in Australia now, and
It's John Stroke and
Scott, the expat in the Philippines. I did not get a chance to look up his channel online yet.
you will. You know, it never rains, but it pours.
Right, Mick, that's exactly. It's like it just don't sprinkle. I mean, it comes down so hard. It dumps buckets. It sounds like out there, and these the roofs on the houses here. You really hear it raining as well. Last night when we were trying to live stream, the sound of the rain was so powerful that we almost had to yell for people to hear us. Doug, have you ever been to Coronadal before? I don't know if we asked you that before, but and this thing is almost dead. I was going to give you some good tips, Doug, if for coming to this town, if you haven't already been here. Mick, we enjoyed your talk last night. You were talking about how our ancestors both were from Ireland there, and you're 100% on that one.
What else to meet my relatives last April.
Awesome. So you already know the deal here in town, and
What's relatives? Realize relatives.
not for sure. It's maybe relatives.
Right. Yes, but watch out. The flood ended up in the evacuation center 1 year. 1 year.
Wow. So they evacuate you, and then it floods there too, huh? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We live like in a valley too, so try to watch out for that stuff. There's a mountain over here and one over there, and we kind of live in between them. So it could flood here rather quick. But just every street seems like it could get
I think I'll be more
flood.
comfortable this time. First, I thought I would be kidnapped.
Yeah, Doug, here in Coronadal, you're going to be pretty good. I still watch your back at all times, but
I will be okay.
yeah, Coronadal. I'm not saying go out far from here or anything, but typically in this area,
It's okay.
I
It's
get
safe.
around no sweat.
Yeah, because there was one. I don't know if I tell you this story. They kidnapped somebody, but in here they got the kidnapper because there's like a route
Yeah,
to go out of the city,
yeah. There's
but they block that and you
right,
can't go out.
right.
So
So yeah, just try to be aware of your surroundings. But Doug, you'll definitely attract a lot of attention here. So
just enjoy
just
enjoy the attention.
right. Try to enjoy
You're
the
like
attention.
what you call that I always call you
Celebrity, or
like a celebrity
yeah,
dog.
that's
It's good.
just in this area. It's not
Yeah,
everywhere. Of course, you've been here, so you know all the looks and
right.
stuff that you got. Doug, can I ask, as far as your transportation, will you be using the tricycles here, or how will you get around? Or someone here has a vehicle?
With
Yep.
white hair.
So
So you're skinny, so you won't be Santa Claus here, huh?
they didn't say you had a big beard.
Oh, Santa Claus shaved his beard.
Uh,
Okay.
but usually, everybody probably hire a van. That's good. Everybody tries to compare themselves how tall they are. I have a lot of the youth that play basketball always coming up to me to see, how tall they are compared to me. And typically, I'm a little bit taller than they are,
Just a little bit.
and I feel bad for them because I'm kind of average size back home. Yeah, I'm only 6 foot, but as you guys can tell, I'm kind of large. My wife fed me a lot when she moved to America with me. Uh, Doug, I have always felt safe here in Coronadal area. I've never felt any at any time that I had something to worry about in this area here. Now that's not true about many other places that I've been, but this area, walking in the malls, fine. When they had festival, I walked out on the street. Um, went
Yeah,
went to
it's
the
safe here,
festival.
Dad.
Yeah,
As long as you have your rallies. Rallies realize. You're right. It's a short for relative.
The sorry about that. Just be like I said, that attention.
Like when you go to the mall, KCC,
Oh yeah,
like everybody would look at you like, did, right?
what happened?
Like, did you do something? You had, like they stare at you that you know, you stole something.
Yeah, like you're wearing their clothes. Safer than London, huh?
That's a good one.
I was telling Mercy about that. Um, you said you had
They
had
did.
trouble getting your wife into um, the UK. I said, yeah, you got to be um, right. They just moved to that area, Burton,
Tutuan.
Bhutan. Yeah,
I don't. I think he's right. Tutuan.
Bhutan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not close to the war place.
yeah,
They did, and also it is he talking about the attention.
yeah.
Yeah, every day
And just
you
relatives. Yeah, it's no matter what you do, you will
yeah,
not blend in here in this town.
yeah,
Um, it's to the point now that uh, we kind of know how many foreigners live around here. I mean, there's just a handful of us.
like 10.
Yeah,
And every time Bill see one,
I yell for them.
I love the sisig in Inasal kasi KCC Mall. Oh, Bill find it gross. I don't know why.
Doug, have you had the Sig Sig anywhere else but there in the?
Inasal, somewhere.
Have you had it?
Like you went to that mountain, Lantau,
I find Sig
the
Sig.
restaurant in the
The
mountain.
nicer restaurants make the Sig Sig better.
Where?
Um, we used to eat it at that one restaurant all the time. It's closed now.
Where? Oh, yeah. Said no bill.
Yeah. Well, you should definitely try it at a few other places.
I should
It's
try different.
it's like a fast food hamburger from McDonald's. It's going to taste one way, but a hamburger from someone
That
somewhere
was my
else
first.
is a lot better.
Now, how long is Dad planning to stay?
Doug, did you say how long you'll be staying in town here or around town? Mick, what do you think about Sig Sig?
CC.
Sig Sig
C?
CC
Yeah, CC. Good.
C Sig.
Yeah, bad. Better, better.
I always say Sig Sig, and they know what I'm talking about. So,
Sig. It's not pronounced that way.
well, that's the way it's spelled, isn't it? SIG.
SISIG.
Oh, it's got the G at the end.
Yeah. I like if no fat in it.
Right, right. That
That's
that's
the
my
good stuff
issue
there.
too. Even though I'm fat, I don't want the Sig Sig to have a lot of fat in it.
Well, that what's make the sisig delicious, right?
Right.
Plenty of fat.
Yeah. There's some good barbecue places around where you can have some street barbecue. December 15th be in Cebu and Bohol, and Marlboro for 2 weeks from December 21st. Awesome, awesome.
Awesome. Cebu. Nice.
Well, after being in Cebu and probably even
Bohol.
Bohol, then you'll come here and be bored.
Oh, he can go to Lake Cebu.
Yeah, if you haven't been to Lake
Lake Cebu,
Cebu,
yeah.
we suggest it.
Delicious tilapia. Crispy tilapia. What's it? Chicharon. Chicharon tilapia. And pinaputokang, I forgot what's it called, but the fish. It's like a dynamite fish.
It's a good area to hang out in for at least a
Yeah.
day.
Yep. And get in where is that? Where you can go ride
Seven Falls.
yeah, ride the zip line.
Over
My
the Seven
wife's
Falls.
parents are flying to meet us in Cebu.
Awesome. Sounds like a good time right there. We have not been to Cebu.
Yes, and we'll go to Lake Cebu. Yep.
Yeah,
Go to Punta Isla. Punta.
that's one of the resorts in Lake Cebu that she's
Yeah.
talking about.
You only pay like 700 pesos and you get the ride, you know,
Go out
ride.
on the boat.
Yeah, on the boat. And there's performers there while you were eating.
So it's fun.
Yeah.
We were trying to set up with Airbnb to do a tour of Lake Cebu.
All right. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Mick. Appreciate you guys. But we had planned on doing a tour deal um, for couples to Lake Cebu, and the problem is Airbnb wants you to have stuff um, that is not required here in the Philippines, so it'd be dumb for us to get just to satisfy Airbnb. So and the places that we were taking people, they want them to have insurance and all this stuff, and you know, this is the Philippines. Sorry.
The zip line broke in Queensland last week and a person died. I don't want to try it. In here,
Yeah.
you'll not die on falling. You'll die in. Oh, it's a bird.
Shoot you out of the sky.
That's
It's a joke.
joking.
Cities.
Gonna put this gum.
Gonna fix them. But hopefully you'll have a good time here in town, and hopefully you'll have a nice place to stay. We have a friend that has a hotel here, but he had closed it down for some reason. I need to talk to him about it. They're Filipinos that used to live in Chicago, so they bought a hotel here in town, and but ended up closing the hotel. But they live in the building. Yeah, I'm kind of hard to miss here in town. A lot of people call me Santa Claus when I'm out and about. So I'm 6 foot tall, and so I tower over most. And yeah, you can definitely tell that that I'm an American when I'm out and about. But um, I don't try to go to the malls and to that stuff too much, anyways. If I can avoid it, but we do get out and about around town. I did see a foreigner the other day, so I stopped and exchanged info with them. But yeah, um, I am considering that, Doug. Only thing bad is dressing up as Santa Claus, putting on a long sleeves and fur lined outfit and try to walk around. I've wore the hat around town already, but yeah, very hot. Sweat a lot here. Thank you guys for joining us. If you haven't had a chance yet, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Again, we are the Rileys. We live in Mindanao, Philippines. South Cotabato is the state, and Coronadal City slash Marbel is the city. We're not too far away from where the earthquake hit yesterday. It did do some damage in our area, and we are very fortunate. We only had a few things broke, but nothing that can't be replaced very easily. Thank you, Doug, for joining us. Feel free to ask questions at any time, and especially local area. If you have any questions about things to do or stuff to see or what we've done, feel free to hit us up. Thank you all for joining us tonight. It's 8:17 p.m. here locally, back in Indiana, where we're from, or where I'm from, anyways. Where we moved from, it is 8:17 a.m. I am Bill, and my wife is Mercy. I try to combine the wife and the Mercy together there. She just started a. She just rebooted her channel, and she named it "Married a Foreigner in the Philippines." So if you guys don't mind, going to show her some love as well. We appreciate that. We are safe today. It sounds like the rain is either calmed down or quit. I'm not exactly for sure. I have this fan going here. I have to have something on me pretty much all the time. I fall over heat stroke. So if you hear that noise in the background, though, that's the fan, and that is a Christmas tree, just in case you were wondering. Uh, again, here locally, one person has lost his life, with several others injured. However, latest report was everybody was going to be okay. Uh, obviously, that except for the guy that passed already, and he was crushed by fallen debris from a, if you will, makeshift building that he was in. Today they did reopen schools. Um, the government was opened back up. Um, we did not hear of any significant closings of any sort as of today. Just had a lot of flooding in the area. Um, and then, of course, after the flood, you have all the mud and everything that's out on the road. And we have um, they went through and tried to undig some of the clogged up area, drainage areas that was causing the flooding. We didn't go out very long today, so we were going to try to go get some footage of the damages and the flooding. However, due to the storms and everything that was going on today, we decided to just head back in. Coming to you live from Mindanao, Philippines, and South Cotabato is the state. Coronadal City is the city that we live, and the nickname of the town is Marbel. I think that I read that that was original what they called this area before they made it into a official city. And it's actually, I believe, the capital of this state. So it's not very big. I was just kind of waiting. I'm watching the numbers for people to come back on and start asking about different things, and just want to give them live updates and kind of what's going on. Depending on what station you listened to yesterday, it was either a 6.8 or 6.6 magnitude earthquake, and it's believed to hit somewhere around too big. Of course, there's the volcano right over in that area. Kind of scary. My wife is off making sure my youngest brushes teeth good. So that's going on in the other room. And there they go. Most of you get them in. Welcome back to check out the Rileys. If you haven't said hi yet, please feel free to do so. We're a little bit early tonight. The kids don't have school tomorrow again. This has been their week of being out, and been blessed to have the time out of school, so we didn't have to worry about them too bad when the earthquake was hitting. I was right here with them. They weren't at school somewhere. But anyways, because of the time we got on here a little earlier. I usually try to get them to go to bed and then get on here, but today we were able to get on here a little bit earlier. And we just got our lights back on probably hour and a half ago. So we had dinner and then started this live stream after dinner. My wife says she's going to be back in here any time now, but we'll see. We'll see. What is this? Hello, we're check out the Rileys. We are coming to you from Mindanao. South Cotabato is the state. Coronadal City is the city. We have been in the ring of the earthquake yesterday. Some of this area was damaged. Some people um, one person was killed in our town here and several injured. We are just giving updates about the different things that are going on in this area today, including a large amount of flooding due to heavy storms that have been rolling through for the past uh, since yesterday around noon. About 9 a.m. yesterday morning is when the earthquake hit, and then of course we had tremors and a lot of power outage and a lot of different things going on throughout the day. But storms kept rolling through our area, very heavy ones, and actually one just ended here not too long ago while we've been on here talking. At any time, we could lose this feed because of the different brownouts and power outages that we've been having. Um, so keep that in mind if all of a sudden we just click off here. The the area has been getting less aftershocks. Um, going into this evening. But earlier today, I still felt several. We, my family, and our small area here cannot speak Tagalog. I am sorry, but I do not speak Tagalog. My wife does, and when she comes back in here, she will be happy to speak in Tagalog for you. Uh, do you happen to speak English? The Gerald, are you from the Philippines? I don't have you pulled up here. You're from Germany? Okay, yeah, no, I don't speak Tagalog, but my wife does.
I speak Tagalog. Maybe he's
Yeah, he said
from
he's from Germany.
yeah, but maybe it's Filipino.
Are you gonna look him up here? Again, this is my wife, Mercy. She does have her own channel, started a day ago or two. It's called Married a Foreigner in the Philippines. So if you guys would, go show her some love. Can't tell.
It's like
It's half Filipino.
you s-
Awesome. Gerald, do you speak Tagalog yourself? Our children are half Filipino, or at least two of them. And hopefully they both are learning Tagalog and Ilongo and whatever else.
why did the dog say I don't think I could miss you?
If I was walking around one time.
You're busy being Santa.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Thank
Um,
you, Gerald. Salamat. Maraming salamat.
we are newer YouTubers. However, my wife's account's been open for many years, but she just never did nothing with it till 2 days ago. So, is that your original picture that's on there too? Or did you update that?
No, I haven't updated this one.
Yeah, we were mostly talking about this evening that the
Tulungan mo daw siya
about the
na.
earthquake and the
Tulungan mo siya.
aftershocks and the different things that were
Please
happening
na.
in this area, including very heavy
Tulungan daw
rain
siya doon.
and
Sa akin.
thunderstorms with flooding. But if there's anything particular, Gerald, that you want to know about, feel free to ask. We're happy to try to answer best of our knowledge. We don't want to rush anyone away because they're a little off topic. We are open to talk about different things, However, we'll give updates on our area throughout this LS. We're gonna have to get a YouTube since you're using this one. We need to kill off a bunch of subscribe to stuff. We have been married almost 9 years, happily since day one. Never a struggle.
Your nose is getting bigger.
We've been yeah, we've been married for 9 years. We've been happy for the past six, or something like that. Gerald, is it mother's side that's Filipino or father's? Also, welcome to check out the Rileys. And married a foreigner in the Philippines is the channel that I'm promoting the most right now. I kind of have a thing with the person that runs that channel. Was C7?
Hmm.
Keep asking him what he wants to drink, and now he's not saying
What do you
Chucky,
want?
I thought you were
No,
Chucky.
how's he getting Chucky maybe so bad? All that sugar, didn't he just brush
Not
his
sugar,
teeth?
baby, because I just brushed your teeth. Pocari.
We are, since we don't have a lot of people on or anybody really engaging with us, we'll probably just wrap this up. Um, as I said, the area is still being hit by weather right now. Um, a thunderstorm has just moved through, and they've been rolling through for since yesterday as well. A lot of power outage and different things going on in the area. So we're very happy to say we're still safe. No significant damage. We just had some stuff that fell off and broke, but nothing that can't be replaced rather easily. Um, we do appreciate you tuning in to check out the Rileys. Uh,
This is yours?
I'll call it. What did I get that? Wow. Maybe I need to keep that. Thank you guys again. It's been great conversating and updating tonight. Um, appreciate all the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to us. Until then, till next time, salamat, thank you. Have a, have a great night or day wherever you are.
Thank you.